Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Ultra, and welcome to another CK3 playthrough. Today we're going to be doing quite an easy achievement. I think it's definitely one of the easier ones. We're going to be doing one called Royal Dignity, and I'm going to put it on the screen now if I can. It's starting as Duke Vratislav, lead your dynasty to become the Emperor of the HRE. Like I said, it's one of the easier ones to do. There's pretty much a set designated path to do this. And we're going to get into that once we load the game. But I thought we'd try this out. Since we just we finished the Youths one, the Count Youths, it's pretty much more or less the same technique. And similar to the Youths one, there was a cheese where you could, part of your strategy was to kidnap the Emperor, which is the same thing you used to be able to do in this one, but as far as I'm aware, that has been nerfed, and it's much more difficult to kidnap, scheme somebody you're at war with. So we're gonna have to do this a little bit more of the hard way, but there is a pretty much straightforward path, and you are actually able to do this as the Duke himself. But if you're not able to, it can be your dynasty. I believe it's just starting as Duke. It doesn't have to be this Duke himself. But let's get into it. Okay, the Přemyslid family has ruled the region of Bohemia for hundreds of years. They have relied heavily on seniority for their succession, which in Duke Vratislav's case will eventually lead to serious strife with his brothers. Hopefully, we are not going to be playing that long. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter playthrough just to get into it, get the achievement done as fast as possible, and get out. I have other longer, playthroughs that I'm planning for the future, but I thought we'd do a little quick achievement run here. Royal Dignity. Okay, so first things first, we are a military character, okay? So your lifestyle, it's going to push you towards martial. What we're actually going to do is stewardship first. We're going to change it later on. We're going to start with stewardship, and we're going to do the wealth focus. We want money. We need money right away, and we need the good old meritocracy trait. Now, we're only a duke, so our liege would be the king of Bohemia, which there isn't one, but not the emperor. So there's a step missing. So first things first, we need to become the king. That's our first major step, is becoming the king, and to do that, we need money. So we're going to be doing wealth focus at first, and then once we get that done and the meritocracy done, we'll go back to military. Now, what people would do is they would do the meritocracy, then switch to scheme and do the kidnapping one, wherever that is, kidnapper here, abduct. Okay, so you go this way and do the abduct, the king. As saying, you can try it on your playthroughs. I think that's been nerfed. As far as I saw in the patch notes, it's much more difficult to grab a war target now, so it's not going to play out how you want it to. So I'm not going to do it that way. We're going to do the little bit different way. So we're going to make money first and go for the meritocracy first. So let's get into otherwise our kingdom. Nominate successor. Yes, so in the HRE, you nominate a successor to take over, and it's always going to be the Salian family because the king, the emperor's has like more votes than you. He has got like 3 votes. You've only got, I think we've only got 1 vote now. Let's see here. Strength 1, right? I think the emperor has a strength 3, and he's always going to pick his son, right? And people who want to kiss up to the emperor are going to pick his son too. I don't even see where he is here, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. Let's just pick ourselves. Okay, it's fine. Vote for ourselves. We're gonna get 1 vote because we're voting for ourselves. Let's see what else we can do here now. Negotiate with Kent Conrad. Okay, so what we actually do is we need to have alliances because we need to build up our forces to be able to pressure the emperor. Now, number 1, our wife is Polish aristocracy, so we can actually, first of all, could we make an alliance with the king here? Negotiate alliance, we can. So we're going to accept the alliance before we do anything else, before we piss him off, or do anything to get some negative attributes there, because there's only a +2. Because my wife is Polish aristocracy, we can make an alliance. I think she's related to the king. Faction create. Okay, let's just unpause it for a second. Yeah, he's going to say yes. All right, boom. Right away, we already have now Poland, which has a ton of troops. Okay, now we're going to do Hungary. And we are going to do, we're going to try and do, let's see if we can do this. And actually see who he has. Where is he? Where's the king? Oh, here he is here. Okay, so he's betrothed. Prince David. There we go. Let's try and do this one. So we're going to do arranged marriage, him, and we're going to try and do my daughter. How old is he? 12. No, he's not going to accept. He's not going to accept matrilineal, but he will accept a regular marriage. So we're going to do this, and I know it's going to be of his dynasty, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to have alliance with Hungary, and Hungary also has quite a lot of men. So between all of us now, we were an extremely, just like that, within a few seconds, we're in an extremely strong military position with these absolute beasts being our alliance right here with the against the Emperor. And of course, his troops is going to be minus our troops, which are lesser than these guys. Okay, so the next step now is to build up our money to create the Kingdom of Bohemia, because we need to be a king to get the next tier up, which would be to do the meritocracy, which would be against the emperor. So we're missing a step here because we're only the duke. We need to become king. So let's see what's involved in becoming the king. So to do the king, here it is here, Kingdom of Bohemia, we need, first of all, another duchy, and we need 500 gold. So to do the other, now, first things first, let's get the other duchy. What other duchy can we create? Let's see, duchy titles, Morava. Okay, is Morava not created? That's why. So let's get Morava here, and we need 250 gold. All right, so that's it. That's our strategy. It's going to be duchy, then king, and then we can work on taking over the title. That's going to be your step to do this. And that seems to be the easiest, most efficient way quickly to do this. I mean, yes, you can go the elector way and try and get the electors to all vote for you. It's not that easy, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. It's not that easy to do. All right, so let's continue playing the game, and then we're going to be building up our points to get into meritocracy. Okay, we now have 260 gold, which is enough to create the duchy, and we were going to do that right now. Let's get into it. Duchy of Morava. We're going to create the title. And just like that, we're now I think it's called a Grand Duke or an Archduke when you're the Duke of two different duchies. I think so. I don't really know for sure. But we're having two duchies now, and enough to create the Kingdom of Bohemia. Yes, we just need to get 500 gold, so we're going to keep on saving up. Maybe we'll do some decision, something to get a little bit more gold if we can. Children like guardians. Yeah, we're going to do a few little other things here in the meantime while we're saving up. Judith, we're going to do my wife, and my other daughter is going to be my wife as well. And we're actually going to see what actually my wife can do here. She is actually pretty good at managing domain. So we're going to put her into a domain. Active election, titles, okay, Kingdom of Bohemia. Okay, let's just keep going. We need to get to 500 to create the kingdom. That's going to be our next major goal. A call to war. Against who? Against Transylvania. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to join the war. And we might just get some prestige, maybe a little bit of gold as we pass the time, earning our up to 500. Yeah, and I'm not going to command my forces. I'm going to send my best knight, which is this guy here. I'm not overly concerned. This is just a peasant army. I'm not overly concerned about this war. This is not my war. It's their war. It looks like, yeah, it's like a civil war. Oh, that's not good. We don't want civil war. Because that might ruin our alliance. We might have to make a new alliance. Depending on who wins this. And it looks like they're completely outgunned. 26. They've got... No. This is like... No. Looks like they're going to be completely outgunned here. Look at this. No, they've got crazy amount of dudes. 6,000 men? Plus another 1,600? Nope. This guy's going to lose this... this guy's going to lose this war. Okay, so we just lost the war, and I think that's it. That's going to be the end of our alliance. And Poland, yeah, we're allied with this duke now, but we're going to have to ally with this king. Let's see if we can arrange marriage between him. Or let's see if I have, my son. Does he have any daughters? And is that going to create the alliance? No, it's not going to do enough to do troops. I need someone who's actually going to... I kind of want to, arrange marriage with this guy. With the king. Oh, but she's only... How old is she? She's only 8. I might not have a choice. Okay, we're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to do him. Will not accept. Use hook. No, I don't have a hook. Why will he not accept? Oh, because I went... You have too many existing alliances. Is marrying down. King Laszlo's own... I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try and sway him. and see what happens. Maybe we can sway this guy. But that's kind of unfortunate that it happened. It's just one of these things, like we do in all of our playthroughs. You know, always like the worst thing that can happen happens. Maybe... No, he's already married. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try and do a sway on him. And see how that goes. We'll try and do a sway. It's all I could do is try. But yeah, he's not going to want to... He's not going to want to marry. Nope, not going to accept. Level of Splendor. We need those troops too. That's really unfortunate. I might have to find somebody else. So she's already betrothed to this loser now. I wonder if I can break the patrol though. Spend 75. How many troops does he have? Okay. We're just going to break that patrol though. There's no point. There's no point of just doing it for honor's sake because we're doing... we're trying to do what we're trying to do. Now, should we do Richard of Normandy? The problem is if they lose this war, which happens quite often. If England loses this war, having an alliance with... where is he? Where he is here. If he loses this war, which he's winning at the moment, but if he loses this war, this alliance is worthless. That's the problem. So you know what I might do is I might do this daughter marry alliance power. I'll do this daughter with Richard of Normandy. I think I'll do that. The younger daughter. Oh, I could do also Barcelona is also pretty good. It's kind of far though. That's the problem. How many troops does he have? 1,600 troops is nothing. Alliance power, yeah. So this guy would have the most. But he's going to call me now into the war. He's already fighting now with Harold. I don't want to do that one. Oh, here it is here. Okay, done. So we're going to do meritocracy against the liege. And now we're going to switch back to... Actually, we're going to leave it just for a few seconds longer to get... Oh, I mean, we're so close. Let's just get the 500 gold. And then we can switch. Okay, we have the 500 gold. Let's do it. We're going to be absolutely broke after this, but who cares? All right. We're now a mighty king. All right, that's step number 1. 2 done. Actually, here, moving up in the world. Now, the next thing to do would be the claim. We can start it now. Where is it here? Claim throne scheme. Here it is here. 54% chance. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this. We're going to do... Do we have a better spy master? No, we do not. So we're going to just stick with this guy. We're going to do support scheme. Okay, we're going to start scheming. Now we're going to see an intrigue. Is there anybody who will join? Refuses. Oh, people really like the Salian family. No one's going to help me. Notable guest has arrived. It'll be my pleasure. Okay, he's an experienced fighter. Can I recruit him to court? 30 gold. My last 30 gold has got... I have a new knight now. Okay. Warm welcome. Better be worth my time. Okay, now, with the help of my spy master, it's gone up to 65%. Great. So, now, it's a matter of getting this scheme done, and maybe... intellect. Great. What is this one? Pomeranian Conquest of County of Serpent. Okay. Oh, it's against the Emperor, that's why. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and see if this guy can... Can I send him a gift? Nope. 165 gold. No, not yet. Not yet. But we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. Not son. Where is this? Get out of here. Where's my princess? And him. Oh, he will accept. No, please do go on. Oh, great. That's really going to help. Returning home. Farewell. Okay. Alliance. Oh, we got her back. Oh, bonanza. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. By Philippe. Okay. Now would actually be a good time to do this. Is this going? 4 years. Here it is here. After all my hard work has finally come to present the evidence, I have come across that I am in fact rightful heir to the Holy Roman Empire through an old dynastic marriage. King Heinrich is nothing but a pretender. Okay, soon I will rule and ruin. Let's do it. 90% chance. Now, 90% chance is not a 100% chance. Let's try it. Finally, no one can doubt. Okay, nothing can stop me now. I'm no longer able to claim the Kaiser's throne. Now, let's go against our liege. Let's create claimant faction. King of Bohemia, me, the Holy Roman Empire, start claimant faction. Not so feudal system, right. So now we have to build up our strength. We have one member returning home. Farewell. Okay. Too weak to send ultimatum. So we need to build up our strength in order to do that. So we are faction military power 70%. Now, can we add anybody? Cannot be forced to join, but other people might join. Perhaps. Let's get this guy here who liked us before. He's got a lot of titles. We're going to do sway on him and start getting people to kind of like me to do that. Now, I can always press demands anytime I want. I kind of wanted to build up my strength. What does he have? 2,200 men. Small hill fort constructed. Now, here's another thing we can do. Pablobian populace. 2 weeks to send ultimatum. Okay. Alternative tastes. What is this? Regulators have not done it for me. Various ointments. Some unusual activities. Heat stirring in my loins. What are you talking about? Deviant? Oh, get the fuck... Get out of here. I was like, what am I reading here? Okay, so we can always press demands and go to war with him, and we can try it that way. Now, we have about... Okay, I'm yours now and forever. Who is this? Infatuation ends today. Now, we do have alliances that we can bring in. So here we go. Here's the scheme that we can do. Now, this is a bit of a cheese, and I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to work. Besides building up... the other way, we do is we raise our troops. Raise all, okay? You go like this. Raise our troops. Okay. Now, we march our troops over to the capital. It's a bit of a cheese, and I'm not guaranteeing this is going to work, but we're going to try it. March our troops over to the capital. Martial challenge. All right, so here we go here. Now, let's try it this way. This is a bit of a cheese, and again, I'm not guaranteeing this is going to work, but we're going to try. Is you march your troops to stand on the palace. We go against our liege. We go to press demands. We're at 66%. If he accepts the faction, it will be fulfilled. Let's just press demands. And then if we have to go to war, our alliance might get pulled in right away. So let's recruit this actually guy to court. Sure, another knight. All right, let's try. Claimant refuses, then war it is. So now we can bring in our allies, which is the conqueror of England. We have the Bold of Poland. We have Laszlo of Hungary. He's not going to do it. Okay, well that's unfortunate, and he's not going to do it. Against Liege, did you swear field? What do you mean? What does that mean? War for King Laszlo of Hungary. Can't be called in as an ally against his liege or vassals. Hungary's not part of the HRE. Okay, whatever. It shouldn't matter because England comes with his 7,000 troops. That's going to be the end of that. Oh, and just like that, with the siege done, we captured his son, and because we had the talent of Peacemaker, just by pure chance, by the way, at 90%, we're actually able to enforce demands. And did it work? And there we go, royal dignity, just like that. Adios, muchacho. Goodbye with the old, in with the new. We are a mighty emperor. And there we go with our beautiful crown on. And that is how you quickly, and not easily this time, but again, with all our playthroughs, they've been absolutely ballbusters here. We got ourselves the glorious title of Emperor, the achievement of royal dignity, and that is how you do it. There's one way to do it. That's definitely not the only way. That's definitely your primary heir is none of your dynasty. Lovely. Okay, well, there's a lot to go on here, but that's kind of like I wanted to show you how to quickly and easily get the title of royal dignity, or the achievement, I should say. And there we go. Now, our capital is actually in Prague. It doesn't matter per se. I mean, you don't have to move it to Klingberg, wherever this guy's was. I think leaving it in Prague is fine. It doesn't really matter, and we can figure out, you can sit here and figure out what your heir is and the situation and everything that goes on with that as it does. But yeah, that's it. We're now the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and we can go to war with Lombardy, go take back Tuscany if you wanted to. Start rebuilding your troops. How much troops do we have now? Oh, 5,000 troops as the emperor. Wow, that's quite a lot. So yeah, you can take on all the way down here, and you can even go from here as a start. Then you can try and do the achievement, you know, the rebuild the Roman Empire one by taking, you know, Rome here and the Byzantines on and all that kind of stuff, and really expanding your territory. So, but that's it. That's just the way you start it, or a possible way you can start it. And again, to reiterate, it's take the second duchy, create the kingdom, and from kingdom with the meritocracy trait, you can create a claim on the emperor, and then you can either build up your faction forces and do it the long way, or because you make the alliance with Poland, and well, for us it didn't work with Hungary. We got England, but that also didn't work because they're at war with France, and go to war and actually just fight the emperor. Now, if England was not at war with France and they came with their 7,000 men, plus mine, plus Poland's, this would have been over in a matter of minutes. It's just the only reason the war dragged out so long as it did is because England was in this war with France and I had to wait for that to finish before they marched over. I really don't know how the AI decides which war was. Maybe they were at war first, so that's how it goes there first. Anyways, but that's it. Achievement done, and thanks for watching. If you liked, please like, and if you really liked, please subscribe for a lot more CK3 and a whole bunch of other games and videos I have planned, and a whole lot of fun. And we'll see you guys in the next one.